Hello and welcome to Danger Zone. Once again playing at Gowanus Gaming. Britt's gonna start playing while I explain to you what's going on. Play. What? No skill stop this time?
I want to try something different.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
So here's the explanation. As usual, we're starting with 4 cups that cost us $1,000. We've had trouble in the past getting money off. They seem to have fixed the problem with the bills, so let's see if we can get it off this time.
Or we'll complain again.
Oh, exactly. Complaining is our forte. There's a lot of money on the bottom there if we can get it off. Ooh, and here comes some mystery boxes. We found out the last time we played that they can really put anything in those frickin' mystery boxes.
Exactly.
But it's all worth getting. And we have no idea what's in any of them, what's in any of the black boxes, what's in the blue, what's in the white wallets. So we're just going after the money here, and whatever that turns out, we'll find out at the end. We're not going to stop and open boxes anymore.
Okay.
It's not fair to the viewers. But what I haven't told Britt, and she's not going to like, is that you would think it was a good thing, and it certainly is, but between the $2,000 we had in the account, or the $1,000 after we paid, and the over $9,000 we got last time, that put us over $10,000.
Okay.
On the account. Turns out in New York, if you have more than $10,000 in the account, you have no choice but to pay it off. And that means taking taxes out of it. And in New York, gambling tax is 51%.
Oh, legit?
Legit. I looked it up. So that means that we are we're basically we're out of quarters. In a sense, yes. So there's we're using up the last $1,000 in our account. But actually there's nothing in our account. What am I talking about?
Let's say so.
But they have well, yes and no. I have a check here for $2,500 for you and a check here for $2,500 for me.
All right.
So just once you're going to have to suck it up and split it 50-50.
Okay, fine. But
Yeah. But what?
I don't know. I forgot.
Did you hear what? Oh, but most importantly, did you hear what happened with Todd and Marie?
No.
How come Marie doesn't tell you these things?
Because I told you she doesn't really want me to air her business like you air Todd. So she's refraining from telling me anything.
Well, she knows I'll find out anyway and then tell everybody in the audience, so what's her problem?
Maybe she likes the way you tell her versus me.
Well, I'm a lot less judgmental.
That's probably.
But again, this is nobody's fault. Marie's college roommate came to town just to visit. Turns out Todd dated her in high school.
What a small world.
Yeah, especially since they didn't go to the same high school. I mean, Todd and Marie did not go to the same high school.
Right.
But they went out for like 3 months. And so, because she, this time her college roommate came into town, and college roommate came into town, and mystery docs are coming. College roommate came into town, and she, invited Todd along. Basically, she wanted to show Todd off.
Absolutely.
And it turned out they'd already met.
How did that go down?
Well, it's more things with Marie and Todd are fine. Okay, things with Marie and her roommate aren't so good.
Why? She didn't know that she knew Todd.
Right. But here's the deal.
She was still in love with Todd.
No, she was still pissed at Todd.
Oh.
Because Todd dumped her. You know why he dumped her?
Why?
Because she started doing drugs and tried to get him to do drugs.
What kind of people are these?
People who try to get other people to do drugs.
I don't like drugs. You know, I can't even watch the TV show Euphoria because it's like all about drugs and dick. Like, I just can't watch it. It makes me sick. I actually get nauseous.
Oh, also, I didn't get a chance last time to explain. Those are whiskey chips, the pink ones. And what they are, and this is kind of funny, back in the Prohibition era, like from the 1890s to the 1930s, you couldn't buy alcohol legally unless you had a prescription.
Yep.
Well, those are reproductions of an actual 1890s prescription for whiskey.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's how come you can buy whiskey with those.
Medicinal whiskey.
Yep. Yeah, that's why people say, I drink, but medicinally. I mean, that's an old phrase from the Prohibition era. Speaking of which, I found out something about my grandparents I didn't know.
What was that? They were bootleggers.
Well, no, they made their own schnapps.
Oh!
Apparently, back in the old country, my grandmother's family had been winemakers, among other things. In fact, one of the stories she told me is she never counts on anything happening in the future because they had put up.
Ooh,
500 came down, so those can come down. That's good. Yeah, you saw that. I saw that. And the wine was about halfway through being made when the Cossacks, and if you don't know who they were sort of like a prep school for the later Nazis. And they went up to their, it's really hard because, everything they did themselves. And they took an axe to all their wine barrels.
Oh.
But it meant my grandmother knew how to make booze. So during Prohibition, they just made their own.
Smart. There's a great show about that. It's called Boardwalk Empire.
Is it set in the during Prohibition?
Yep, in Atlantic City, in Chicago. Like Al Capone is in it. It's very interesting.
Al Capone?
Yeah.
I thought it was Chicago. Oh, is it set in Chicago?
It's both. It's like the guy from Atlantic City's in business with Al Capone.
Oh, okay.
And this guy Rothstein from New York. It's very interesting. Lucky Luciano.
I gotta tell you, with all the things they blame us Jews for, I mean, me, I'm Jewish, but, it's worse. It's worse for Brit, she's Catholic. What they forget is that Las Vegas was founded by Jewish mobsters, by Bugsy Siegel.
Oh.
And that there was a really big Jewish mob. And as I found out, for reasons I won't go into, I found out there still is. And I'm thinking to myself, a mobster? What kind of career is that for a nice Jewish boy?
All right, these boxes are coming down. If only.
Oh, I see. I think that at least that one mystery box is going to make it. Oh, here you go. I'm going to do a clean out. Okay, so I'm the one bonking the camera. Don't blame Brit. I'll blame Brit.
The things I don't even do.
Isn't that the most fun?
Oh, yes.
Hey, we're getting a much better quarter return than I thought.
Excellent.
And we have half our quarter money back.
Technically, not a suit.
let me fix this. You know, for a cameraman, I gotta say, I make a very good not a cameraman. I'm sure that mystery box will fall.
I hope so.
You know, if we complain again, then they're going to say, what do you want? Some sort of guarantee that you'll win? And we'll say yes.
That would be lovely. That's my kind of place.
Hey, do I get a chance?
Yeah.
I do, but not now?
In a minute.
A minute according to you or a minute according to me?
According to you.
Oh, look at that. It's been a minute.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll be fair.
Well, don't hurt yourself or anything. Oh, and there's no time limit. And so that means we just play till we run out of quarters. Or until it's obvious that nothing's coming off. But I'm certain that, do you agree with me, Britt, that one sort of balanced mystery box at least has to come off?
Yes. I agree.
Ooh, good. Oh, God, it's torture.
It came off?
No!
Oh.
Look, it's almost off. It moved a little bit toward being off, and then it wasn't off.
Oh. So silly.
So Nancy, that's Arn's art teacher. She said Arn had great fun putting together the storage racks yesterday.
Excellent. He loves that kind of stuff.
And I'm sure he likes having a place to, so his art isn't just scattered all over.
He's very
For God's sake.
prideful of it.
Oops.
And as he should be prideful of his work.
Well, he also just likes putting away things neatly.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
They're figuring out how to do a project. And he has all these art in the shape of circles.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I want to... oh, by the way, we forgot to do our lucky knock.
Oh.
Screen's up. Look. How come everybody can sit on that white chair but me? If I try to sit on it, I scoot around the room.
Because you're not stable.
Hey, I'm doing coin pusher videos. How stable could I be?
I don't know, because that does a lot for me too, I guess.
Could you do the clean out and give me those, the last set of quarters? Oh, it came down!
I feel it.
It came down. Just put it over, we'll open it at the end.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see what else we can get down.
The quarter return was pretty good.
Good. I feel like I'm paying library fines.
Why?
I don't know, it's sort of like... You know, I have no idea. It's just I was thinking of having to dig a quarter out of my pocket to pay a library fine in
I
high
never
school.
returned the books to the library.
And your parents just quietly paid the library back on the side.
Yeah. That's why my mom stopped taking us to the library and took us to the bookstore. It was a lot cheaper.
So I got to tell you, the Marie's introducing her roommate to Todd did not go the way Marie expected.
Right, you did say that.
Yeah, he just walked in and said, "Oh, hi Vanessa. Hi Vanessa, you still doing drugs?"
Oh, that was a lovely way to say hello.
Well, he was sort of angry at her because she tried to get her to stop and she just wouldn't. And he really cared about her at the time, but she cared about the drugs more.
Right.
And that's just not,
John, stop throwing quarters everywhere.
Yes, Britt. I'm sorry I threw quarters, Britt. Do I have to stand in the corner?
Yeah.
Do I have to wear a quarter dropper
No.
hat? No?
We're gonna let go of that skill stuff. How come quarters last so much longer for you?
Oh, because I don't hold it and put on the skill stop and put all the quarters in like you do. Also, you're just impatient letting anybody have a turn.
Sure.
So Todd basically said, "I don't want to ruin you guys' relationship. You do what you do." But
do you think he's gonna?
so he walked out of the lunch meeting.
Do you think she's gonna get Marie to do drugs?
Well, Todd kind of put his foot down with that, don't you think? Saying, you do drugs, I will dump you. And I don't think Marie is the kind, but it's like...
I don't think Marie is the kind of person to do drugs either. But...
Yeah, but at college, what are you supposed to do if you're a roommate? I don't mean you have to do it with them, but if your roommate starts smoking pot in the dorm or whatever, are you supposed to turn them in? What are you supposed to do? It's not even...
Yeah, I would turn them in because you know why?
No smoking in the dorm.
And then you're risking all of us. We could get hurt.
But he said, "Listen, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I am." That's how I feel. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if I were you, I'd put in for a new roommate. And she said, and Marie said, "Yeah, well, I know Vanessa, and I know she has problems. I really do. She's not going to get me to do anything.
As long as she stands true."
I mean, I turned down the threesome with her boyfriend."
John, stop being so sleazy and talking about things like this.
Well, what should I be sleazy about?
Nothing. I don't like it.
Your turn.
I don't like that.
You don't like sleaze?
No.
Well, I'm not saying one thing, I'm saying...
I know, but just because you hear it doesn't mean you always have to repeat it. Some things are better left just in your brain.
But I was complimenting Marie for saying, "No, that's not me, get out of here."
Yeah, but I don't want to hear it. That's not cool. You can tell your other friends.
Okay, so what you're saying is, you don't want to hear that Marie did have sex, and you don't want to hear that Marie didn't have sex?
It's just none of our business. And I don't like talking like that.
Okay.
So, enough.
So tell me something about Marie that has nothing to do with it.
Nothing is.
I mean,
she loves Todd, that's
is
it.
she a vegetarian?
No.
Okay. Is she... And she's Catholic, right?
Yes.
And she has no problem with Todd being Russian Orthodox? No, that I wasn't supposed to tell you.
I didn't know that.
I'm not sure Marie does. She just knows he goes to church. Sorry?
I said that's gossip. I didn't know.
I think you should introduce me as her cousin John, and Marie can just call me and tell me directly instead of Marie. Because I don't, come to think of it, I don't know if this is accurate. Because Todd tells his father, who tells me, and I don't know how much changing. And I got to tell you, when
the game of telephone is real.
When Todd, his father told me this, he was really proud of Todd. saying that this is my line. I don't do drugs, and I'm never gonna. So let's go get drunk. No, I'm kidding.
And just to be clear, she doesn't get her drugs, I'm assuming, at Pharmacon.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. Pharmacon only sells legal prescription drugs, and even if I've been literally taking a drug with a prescription from them for 30 years, they will not give me a refill unless I have a prescription.
Which is a good pharmacy.
Yes. He said the law is I can give you an emergency 3-day refill, but that's it. I've never really had to take advantage of that. I mean, he said, but you really got to get your daughter. I don't have a daughter. Why did you say I had a daughter?
You did. Your doctor to what? Get you the prescription?
Yeah, that I had to make sure my doctor sent him a prescription because he couldn't do it again. It was just 3 days is the law. I said, but John, it's the same thing I've been taking for 30 years.
Is it a controlled substance? Then
Only in the sense that any other prescription drug is. You know, it's not. It has no street value. I couldn't
sell it. So then, I don't know why they're being so.
Well, they're being so because it's the law, and they follow the law at Pharmacon. So don't expect to get any anything but whatever your doctor said at Pharmacon. I mean, other than the usual. You know, if you go up to John and say, you know, I need something for a sore throat, what do you recommend? That'll give you. Because, you know, it's legal. You can get it at a bodega.
Right.
But of course, that's where you can get your pot too nowadays. But it's legal.
There's a lot of dispensaries now.
It's just hilarious to think back to high school and think of all the guys who thought they were such big rebels by smoking pot. And it's like, ooh, we're breaking, you know, I don't care what the law says. This stuff should be legal, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, first of all, cigarettes aren't legal for you.
True.
Let alone anything else. And it's like, and it doesn't make you a rebel. It just makes you kind of boring. I had sort of problems because I kind of, in high school, I was kind of sloppy and I kind of dressed like I was a druggie.
Really?
Yes, but I didn't realize I was doing it, but Ooh, did something come down?
Yes.
What was it?
I don't know.
Ooh, it's $100.
Awesome.
I'll add it to the pile. Oh, and 1,000. You know what? We'll count up at the end, but we're doing well. And the money's actually coming down instead of just.
And so what we did learn.
Here, let me put this in your cup.
Is that we can't keep so much on account.
Yes, we have to either take it out or we have to go down to the restaurant and eat it for 10% off.
Because otherwise we're gonna lose half of it.
Right. We have to, or we just have to keep, you know, buying more and more quarters or whatever. Okay, we're running really low on quarters now, guys. It's not going to be much longer. See, Britt's just better at this than I am.
No.
That's the kind of thing I say to people who do work I don't want to, you know, who stand up and I don't want to bother to. Ooh, is that something more than quarters? I know, it's so hard to tell. Here you go, it's like 5 quarters.
And that's it?
I guess so. You tell me. Yep. But you know, maybe you can knock a few more off. Ah, here we go.
Is it?
Oh wait, let's see. You tell me. No, it's.
Well, I will tell you, it doesn't make sense to buy any more quarters because it's flooded here and it's flooded there.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna help. Ooh, that was good.
There was one quarter that came down. It's okay. Last 2 quarters, guys.
Yeah. And if we were Aaron, this is when Aaron hits big.
Yes. Uh-oh.
And we're not. Clearly.
Okay. Looks like we're done. Time to count up. I don't think we even have to take the screen down to count up.
No, I think we only got that and the roll and the.
We got this, we got this, and the last thing we'll do is open the mystery box.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
So let's see. We got. Oh, hey, we shouldn't have talked so fast. We have one more quarter, I think.
Can you get it?
Yes, dear. Okay, this is our last quarter. Hold on. Give it one more wave. Now, okay, that's it. Okay, I'm going to give it a minute to see what happens. Nothing. Okay, so let's count up. We have 1,000. 1,500. Where did I put the 100 roll? Did I drop it?
Is it in your hand? No? Is it in your hand?
Well, there was 100. We had 100. We'll find it, but trust us. This is 1,600. And now we get to see what's inside the mystery box.
Wonder what it is.
I have no idea.
Well, I know that. Nothing? Oh, there's something.
There's something. Okay, guys, I'm going to unwrap this right here. And it is a 1,000 chip.
Woohoo!
See, they just put a picture of it in the box because that'll fit and the chip won't.
2,600.
2,600 it is.
Put
Not
it on
bad.
account?
Take it this time.
Take it?
No, but then
I'll
the
take
taxes
it.
come out
Thank you.
immediately.
No, put it on account.
Put it on account.
Because that's enough. Because we have the count 0, right?
Yeah, and we didn't get any drink chips this time, so we can go. Why don't we go downstairs and have a big lunch?
Yeah.
Find out what's listed at $1,600 on the 2,600 on the menu, and just order the steak with the lobster.
With the gold
2 steaks
crust.
with 2 lobsters. Yeah, 2 steaks, 2 lobsters,
A gold crust.
and 2 pounds of caviar.
Got it.
That should do it. Okay, thanks guys for watching. And
Ciao, ciao for now.
yeah, and cha-cha for now. Talk to you later. Bye.
Come on, escape the best stars in the city.